Hey Robin, thanks for sending me this video. Real great progress here in a couple of pieces. Um, I think overall, I mean, it's looking real good. One thing I would really pay attention to in your setup is this right hand. You can see how that V kind of points at your logo. So we need to get that a little more under so that it's almost running up our right forearm. It doesn't have to be up our right forearm, but that's a good reference point for you. Just because I think this is getting a little over, sort of Ben Hogan-ish. And you can see that from the down the line view, how you can see underneath here. Whereas if I show you some of my other models, you're going to be able to see the lead forearm from the down the line view on this side of the humerus, and right now it's underneath it. So that would be one thing I would do in my setup. The other thing is that the handle is a little bit low at address, and a lot of that has to do with your spine angle being a little bent over. So what I would do is I would stand the handle up to about right here. That will get this out of extension, and that will make you feel a little bit taller. And for you and I, being a little bit taller is always a good thing, right? So those two things in your setup are going to clean up what I'm going to talk about here. So when we look at your down the line view and your backswing, much better club face already at this position. You can see that the angle is much closer to your spine angle. So very happy with that. Very happy with this, how that's pointing inside the golf ball. So you got a lot of good things going on at the top, and I think this is more because of your grip. You're going to see a little bit of extension in the left wrist. You're going to see the face is maybe just a little bit too open for my liking. So I think the grip is going to clean that up, but when you're measuring this on video, make sure that club face is in a little bit more in line with where the lead arm is. That's a good reference point for you there. And then on your downswing, this is going to look pretty good. The one thing I'll point out, and this is again all due to your grip in my opinion, you're going to see that your club face is pretty open at that point. So another measuring point for us is going to be at P6. When we look at here, we want to make sure that that club face has returned even with the spine angle. When it's even with the spine angle here, instead of stalling and waiting for the club to square like you do just a little bit of, we'll actually want to rotate this chest more around this way. Okay, so I'm hoping that makes sense to you. But you've got the hand path going left, you've got it finishing underneath, you've got a much better rate of closure in the club face. So there's a lot of good things that you've already changed. I think we're just really ready to progress to the next level of this. So get that right hand grip a little more down the forearm. It's going to feel really goofy. That will actually bend this right elbow a little bit, soften that right elbow. And then from the down the line view, we'll be able to see your inner left forearm. Okay, and that's going to again allow you to have a better club face at the top, which will give you a better chance in transition to have a better face at P6, kind of in this area. And then that will get you to want to rotate more. So I hope that all makes sense. Great work so far, and let's keep going.